Don't block the way. Abran el camino. Come this way. Ahorita cuando salga lo avientan hacia arriba. Okay?
Very good.
Welcome.
Respect.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. When did you come?
Oh, a couple of days ago.
Okay. This is the last chunta. Put this and someone help watch it. Go help the. This will be what I call the Dharma Hall 1.0. Dharma Hall 2.0, we hope with enough support, with enough conditions and generosity from everyone, we hope to build Dharma Hall 2.0. And maybe today, Your Holiness can suggest where we should put Dharma Hall 2.0. We have a... I think this side.
Oh, okay. This is
Sunny, very good.
which is where we were thinking, but we'll show you. There's another place up there, a little bit harder, but we will see. And we can put Dharma Hall 2.0. At that point then, once Dharma Hall 2.0 is up, then the 1.0 we turn into a community space, commercial kitchen, dining hall, and bathrooms. We will build short-term cabins with no plumbing, no electricity, but close enough to walk down to the main, the community hall, where the bathrooms are, kitchen, food, everything. Then for monastics who choose to live here long term, our plan is to build tiny homes. Probably the male monastics will be on this side and the female monastics up on this side, closer to the main Dharma hall. There's a lot of land on that side. We, at this point, are thinking that we would like to just keep and preserve all the land there. There are very nice paths that will be continuous work of maintaining all these trails so that people can come and walk the trails. We'll put some platforms in the back for tents for people who want to just be up there and out there. 3 rules when you come and stay with us. 3 rules. 1, when you are here, don't do what we don't do. Don't do what monks and nuns don't do. First rule. Second rule, you have to eat with us. Third rule, you have to work with us. Whether you practice with us or not, that's up to you. That cannot be forced. The monastics will have our daily schedule, our daily practice, that you're invited to join us. Otherwise, you have a cabin, food is here, come together and eat, and come together and work. And it's not a retreat center in the traditional sense. We don't have like rates for per night rooms. We really will try not to do that at all. It is possible because there are a good number of Theravada forest monasteries in the US that are run this way. And we would like to adopt that model. You know, you leave a donation, and that's it. So this is the aspiration that we have. With a lot of support, with Your Holiness's blessings and inspiration, we hope to accomplish it. And so now we request Your Holiness to do the consecration for this land, which will be the next part of this morning's program. So today we're going to some steps. First, we're going to remove the obstacles. So they have one, this. Even you
you give me the food. No, this is my land. You cannot do, right? So then we going to, if you have obstacle, then we give the test you take action. So then we have 3 steps we're going to do these things. Mantra, we blessing here. Then we cleansing all the Buddha, Bodhisattvas, inviting, we cleansing.
Basically, when it's all in this, that's the cleansing. The ritual text says we clean with the 6 perfections. So we cultivate generosity, disciplined conduct, patience, joyful effort, meditative concentration, especially in this context, is bodhicitta, and then wisdom. So it says here, with the water of the 6 perfections, we will cleanse this place. And basically, it's cleansing our own minds. When the mind is cleansed, the land is cleansed. That's the ritual text that His Holiness is using.
Oma aga rumoga sawada menda adinu om yambishu mugbe sawada ga unga de sabada ma bene namo sawada dan om be omana ho biaranza ye hom be om sumbane hom be girana ba hom be ombane sumbane hom be girana hom Anai ho bangon biaran zai ho Rangi doji hong zai zhe ge sa wo le wo zhe zhe be chu so ba de me jian zhang bai Medo borbevo, moreve de chege so meza roda meza samanda pema kamala yasada meza argam pade so meza pading pade so meza vive pade so meza vive pade so meza alunge pade so Yangi düdan singan pargi düdan sungchi rakya guru ho mazen chöke lambada ngadi ningda tante yundi kyambo laso sungchi rakya guru ho londa shada duwada mongen genda parga rakya guru ho chawar kyuche chöki ying chambo la newa yoche 说的，阿鲁西达那的语言，萨州里达九龙那把也，他们这过了都是出水了，现在两把出去了，这牛都没到去了，那样嘛，健身了，说才往过来，大家也就夸大这把也，上周就是准备的了。后来这个带着一直在往忙起来，是去了，你那盘棋你跟他说的，
这拉的来这把酒，这把radio，今天咱们这拉个的，这拉的来这把酒，咱就这把这把，咱都能够有就这公路过完。
这里你们不要这里些，你在大陆这里，咱们这广州市，你这里有。
When the time comes to carry out the practice, visualize your particular land first and foremost, and all other lands and regions as the great Lord of compassion. Cultivate love, compassion, and bodhicitta time and again with great sincerity for all the beings who live there.
咱们说吧，阿瓦修达行，我们说吧，阿瓦修达，萨瓦咱们说吧，阿瓦修达行，我们说吧，阿瓦修达，萨瓦咱们。
And for every sentient being everywhere. Imagine this ground as the adamantine seat at Bodh Gaya, where the Buddha achieved awakening, and deliberately dedicate the roots of virtue time and again for the well-being and happiness of your old mothers who live there. It has been taught by our Guru, the Buddha himself, that this practice can never fail. Of this I have experience, and you, great persons, should take this into your own experience as well. The noble ones who are greatness itself and the bodhisattvas of the past blessed the ground of the land wherever they stayed. To ensure auspiciousness and goodness, when the construction of a building was completed, they would make offerings to the three jewels, honor and serve the Sangha community, offer tormas to all the ghosts, and make vast aspirations again and again. This is the tradition of the masters of bygone times. If you practice it, blessings will arise. It is this that you should keep in your heart.
Thank you.
It's inside. We seal everything.
The lid is
The boom is
it's being
but it's inside. This is outer protection. Tree?
The tree where you say to
No,
put it, we'll
like
plant
here?
it. It could go here if you tell us
Okay.
to. It'll go wherever you tell us.
Yes, I just look.
The tree will go wherever you say.
Now I have to
Bill.
bury, right?
Yes.
The whole thing.
You want that?
No, I give somebody else.
You should do it. You should do that.
Okay.
This maybe also. We have a knife. We have knife.
First, Bill, help Alyssa. Help Alyssa with the tree. Yeah. Okay.
Hayat. Get that set up.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Please. You're worse than me. We're watching you.
We acknowledge them, both recognized and unrecognized, those with historical record and those without. Foremost, there are the pre-colonial stewards.
Round one.
So one big circle. One big circle.
Kiki so. Yeah.
There's ball there. You didn't get enough.
Right hand.
Right hand.
Slow. Kiki so
The land over here on the other side, that field, that also perked for septic. That's where Dr. Lai wants to put a home.
That's where I built my house down that across the street.
Germany that they come out. Then the pipe,
The septic pipe.
yeah. Last they coming, you know.
Yeah.
We need to him trees.
The most trees in here are black walnuts.
Walnut.
Lots of
They have
walnuts. Yeah, lots of black walnut, but you can eat it.
You can eat.
Yeah. Black walnut,
Oh.
tulip poplar,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and you take the
Yeah.
shell off and the walnuts
Yeah, yeah.
inside.
We can skin. We can.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, quite big.
And we also have hickory, and we have beech trees with the beech nuts, and hickory with the hickory nuts.
Oh, nuts.
All edible. Nuts,
Oh, nuts.
hickory nuts, beech nuts, with the lines on it like that.
Line,
I think so. They're at the
They
very
have a lot
top.
of bird.
Lots of birds, yeah. In the spring.
Like over back there, some nice areas also possible to build.
But inside the forest is too shadow.
Yeah,
No
too
sun.
dark.
No,
Yes.
too dark.
But some of the
You build this area near this piece, you have to cut.
yeah,
No sun
we're gonna cut some of those trees though.
close to this side. Down hard just leave to That will be very nice.
Like in there, because of trees, once you cut some of them. One reason also we're thinking that side is then it's away from the cemetery. People who come to the cemetery don't have to look at us. Also on
The
that
trees.
side.
Usually they need cemetery.
That way.
Yeah.
Up and then back and around. There's a
Yeah.
place to go in right there.
There's a place to go, and when we go down, we'll see.
And there's one further down too.
Little bit this down, Just a little bit down, corner, down.
Yeah, down there is more for like the lakang and the gathering building. The small places we'll put all over, I think.
高的话，
高的比较
东方雪，地太阳就不亮，东方高的话就不好。
And there's a road.
Yeah, it's like standing on a rolling.
We'd like to take a moment to honor the stewards of this land from time immemorial up to the present moment. We acknowledge them, both recognized and unrecognized, those with historical record and those without. Foremost, there are the pre-colonial stewards who took care of this land for thousands of years. As far back as human record goes, this area is known to have been inhabited by the Eastern Band of Cherokee, the Yuchi peoples, and other migrating Native American communities. We recognize the deep connection these communities have with this land, its ecosystems, and the spiritual significance it holds for them. In recent history, the Griffith family is one of the recorded stewards of this land. There are, in fact, several Griffith family landowners buried in the graveyard here. As we are the next group of humans to steward once more, we aspire to work towards the well-being of all sentient beings, the preservation of this environment, and the beings who cohabit with us.